A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton has announced his candidacy for the U.S. Senate, setting the stage for what promises to be a contentious primary against longtime Republican incumbent John Cornyn. Paxton, a prominent figure in the MAGA movement and a close ally of former President Donald Trump, revealed a staggering $2.9 million fundraising haul over the last 3 months, positioning himself as a formidable challenger. However, the announcement comes amidst personal upheaval, as Paxton's wife, State Senator Angela Paxton, has filed for divorce after 38 years of marriage, citing biblical grounds for their separation. Angela Paxton took to social media to express her decision, stating, "Today, after 38 years of marriage, I filed for divorce on biblical grounds. I believe marriage is a sacred covenant, and I have earnestly pursued reconciliation. But in light of recent discoveries, I do not believe that it honors God or is loving to myself, my children, or kin to remain in the marriage." This revelation adds a layer of complexity to an already charged political landscape, with implications that could affect both candidates' campaigns. In response, Ken Paxton acknowledged the pressures of public scrutiny and political attacks, saying, "After facing the pressures of countless political attacks and public scrutiny, Angela and I have decided to start a new chapter in our lives. I could not be any more proud or grateful for the incredible family that God has blessed us with, and I remain committed to supporting our amazing children and grandchildren. I ask for your prayers and privacy at this time." Paxton's political career has been marred by controversy, including a recent impeachment by the Texas House of Representatives on allegations of corruption. Despite these challenges, he has retained a loyal base of supporters, particularly within the far-right faction of the Republican Party. His campaign against Cornyn is expected to be a brutal affair, especially given Cornyn's current standing in the polls, which show him trailing Paxton by as much as 22 points. Cornyn, an ally of Senate Leader Emeritus Mitch McConnell, is relying on his established political network to secure his position. The race is anticipated to be one of the ugliest Senate contests in recent history, with both candidates likely to engage in fierce attacks. The National Republican Senatorial Committee, NRSC, has already weighed in, criticizing Paxton's personal issues and expressing concern for Angela Paxton's well-being. Joanna Rodriguez, the NRSC's communications director, stated, "What Ken Paxton has put his family through is truly repulsive and disgusting. No one should have to endure what Angela Paxton has, and we pray for her as she chooses to stand up for herself and her family in this difficult time." As the primary race heats up, the stakes are high for both candidates. For Paxton, this election represents a chance to solidify his influence within the GOP and potentially secure a Senate seat. For Cornyn, it is a fight for survival in a party that has increasingly embraced far-right candidates. The outcome of this race could have significant implications for the Republican Party's direction and its chances in the 2026 general election. Democrats are also eyeing this race as a potential opportunity to regain control of the Senate. While no Democratic candidate has officially declared yet, former Congressman Colin Allred is expected to run again after his loss to Ted Cruz in 2024. Recent polling has also tested the popularity of other potential candidates, including Representative Jasmine Crockett, Representative Joaquin Castro, and former Representative Beto O'Rourke. Should any of these candidates enter the race, it could lead to a highly competitive primary on both sides. As the political landscape continues to evolve, one thing is clear: the Texas Senate race is shaping up to be a battleground of personal and political conflict, with both Ken Paxton and John Cornyn facing challenges that could redefine their careers and the future of the Republican Party in Texas. With the 2026 elections approaching, all eyes will be on Texas as this story unfolds. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.